and welcome back to Lazy Cat Reactions. This is Beyond Hell's Half Mile. When Amy works with a chuck wagon horse, she discovers an impediment that could put the team in danger and affect a prominent chuck wagon family. So it makes you wonder what the impediment is, if it's an impediment with horse, which is what I'm guessing, or if it's an impediment with family, which of course, I'll find out. In the beginning of season 5, we found out that Amy and Ty are basically back together, although we didn't really see why. It's just a period of like 5 months had passed, 5 or 6 months since the end of season 4. And so Amy and Ty are giving it another go, which is awesome. Lou and Peter had a naming ceremony for their daughter. And Lou thought that Peter's mother didn't like her, but that wasn't the case at all. She just had basically been treated horribly by her mother-in-law when she married Peter's father, Archie, that she had vowed to not, give input unless asked. So they kind of, bonded and made up of it. Ty also moved into Caleb and Ashley's trailer because he wants to, kind of grow on his own a bit. And plus, there it's going to be probably quieter for him to do his studies. And I think that's pretty much it for the majority of them. Oh, of course, Tim also told the family that Shane is his son. So now, of course, we're gonna see the continuation of that. And Janice was worried that Miranda wanted Tim back. And I don't trust Janice. She's manipulative and bossy, which the actress who plays her is great because she totally sells the role. So, let's get started. Look at all those beauties. That is probably there as that.
Nice run, Brock. There you go.
Brock! Set him up for another run! That was bloody terrible!
Yes, sir. You wouldn't be happy. You mind taking this one?
Benny!
Sure.
Benny from Supernatural!
You might want to take the lens cap off.
Alright, so he's been hanging out on Heartland.
Oh,
What happens when you have a baby?
Oh, what?
That's what you get when you have kids. You lose sleep.
Ready?
Hey, Benny.
You keep missing that turn on the first barrel.
Hi, Benny.
Spring training.
He's a vampire, be careful.
Getting worse, not better. Yeah, well, they just
Gary
learning how to
James,
gel
so
as a team.
Caleb's back. Ty Olson, that's his name.
Lay of the land, will you? Yeah, that should be fine. Camera.
Too bad, too fucking bad, whether
Before
it's
that, I just like to take a look
good
at
or
the
bad.
story.
You gotta do it.
There you go.
Thanks. Yeah.
Alright.
Take your boots off. At least. I mean, I know he's planning on getting out when she leaves, or when she falls asleep. One thing I hate on these shows is when they crawl into bed and they have like Oh, Caleb. And they have like shoes
Oh,
on.
honey, don't watch
No one climbs into
the
bed with
onesies.
shoes.
You're gonna turn them all pink.
Really? Everything she owns is pink anyways.
Well, her white onesies are supposed to stay white, so. Look, do you want me to do it? I'll do it.
No, I think I can handle it there, Miss Cracky Pants.
Actually, it's Mrs. Cranky Pants, which, by the way, would make you Mr. Cranky Pants.
Really?
Are you serious?
He's not cranky. You are.
We need to.
Hey, Caleb. Where's Ashley?
Honey, I'm home. Oh. Sorry guys, I'll give you a minute to get decent.
Relax, man. We're just taking a nap.
Really? Well, you are. Oh, that's a little disappointing. What are you doing here? Come on, honey, Lou, please work with me here. You can.
Cut out, okay? It's not meant to run for 45 minutes straight. Okay, what is that?
Ford moved to the
What
Dude
moved?
Ranch. Jack. Oh, good running equipment when you're that tired. Yeah. That's why sometimes when you take drugs it makes you drowsy and they say
You're right,
caution.
you're right. No tractor needed. Great idea. Thanks for understanding.
Understanding.
A man of my advanced age needs his rest.
Good job, Jack. Little smirk.
Open the gate. Get him loaded up quick. Hey!
Want to make sure he was okay.
He's fine. I should know. I've been driving him for damn near a decade. Come on, boy.
Okay, so the Caleb and Ashley thing worries me. I mean, you know, he said campus life wasn't really that much for this cowboy, and I'm thinking, I can understand that. And there are some couples who do that, who split. They don't split, but, you know, maybe like, yeah, one goes off to college while the other stays at home, and they're fine. So, it makes me a little nervous, but it might be okay. He still has his wedding ring on, which is a good sign. And, you know, this guy's acting like he knows with the horse, you know, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, they speak, and obviously that horse is speaking. Everyone can see it but you. So, maybe you should listen to your son when he's telling you the horse needs to be looked at. And yeah, the whole thing with the baby, I'm just sitting here, you know, with the crying, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, why do people willingly go through that, you know? Like, there's a reason why I chose not to have kids. Several reasons. One being, I like sleep. You know, I get enough being awakened in the night because I have 3 cats, you know, which are basically psychotic toddlers anyways. So I don't need to lose more sleep due to a baby. So in a way, I have no sympathy for Lou and Peter because they brought it on themselves. I do have sympathy, of course, for the other people living in the house. But then I'm thinking, is the Dude Ranch occupied? Because if there's a free cabin, why don't they just move out there? You know, then the others get sleep, and they're the only ones who have to deal with the problem. Because otherwise everyone has to deal with the problem. You know? And Mallory was bitching because she stays there way too much, you know? Like, I get that she's kind of like the friend and the neighbor and the hired hand. But I'm thinking, doesn't her family miss her? It seems like she wouldn't be there that much, or if she was there that much, her family would put the kibosh on it. You would think, at least. I'm just watching the show.
Well, everybody has a role, but the driver, he's the boss.
And the boss is allowed to be a jerk, right, Jack?
When he cools down, he'll come around. But he needs his team to be sound if he wants to compete. They don't call it the half mile of hell for
I
nothing.
hear my daughter cry all night.
Neither do I. Look, there has to be another way we can help her to sleep.
Is everything all right?
Take a drive. That's what a lot of the parents do.
Okay, what did Mom do with us?
At your place, I dug out some great old pictures of you, man.
Yeah?
Well, could you come up to the house, have a look if you like?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And a little cooler.
Man, don't worry, Jack's not on Facebook.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a little buck burger. Great left wheeler.
Oh, Buckburger. How does your dad come up with these crazy names?
Die hard to withstand. Yeah, right here in Flames country.
I think that's pretty cool. So like Gretzky, Curry, coffee kind of thing?
No. More like Brackenbury.
Caller. I love you, actually. Really hoping for those two. I knew Caleb got remarried at some point, but I was still really hoping for that, at least for a while.
Come on, Charlie, come on.
See, if that were me, I'd run into a tree. I could be like, smack. Yeah. Probably that one. Just like, bang! Right into it.
I know.
You sure?
Yes, sir. Nice, buddy.
I'm glad he get this switch this week. That was nice. I was like, well,
No.
I'm such a
This is beyond crazy.
Lou?
What's going on now?
Peter wants to take the baby for a drive.
She falls asleep every time I put her in
Which
the car.
is supposed to work. A lot of parents do that.
Hand her over, hand her over.
Okay, Jack.
He's got the.
Whatever it is you have to say right now, I'm so not in the mood. So, this is Reed's purse. Could be the driver.
And you know that's going to go over so well. You know, the guy's going to get all pissed off and everything, whether it's rightly so or not. You know, it's like, you know he's going to get all pissed off. You know, I've heard them say a lot of times for parents that when the kid is crying, yeah, you take them for a drive because the motion kind of soothes them and everything, and the quiet too, and it helps them fall asleep. So, you know, Peter was gonna go ahead and do that, and it didn't look like what's her name, Lou, was up for that. And I'm thinking, they both, granted, you know, they are fighting a lot with this because they're new parents and they don't know what they're doing. If they have another kid, obviously they'll have some idea. But, you know, it's like, you know, again, as someone who's child free, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, I really don't have much sympathy for you two. Just because I'd much rather have cats, you know, than I have my own children. I have psychotic toddlers. I have 3 psychotic toddlers who with knives on their fingers. So, you know, it just, and then the whole thing, like, you saw Caleb just kind of remembering stuff, and it sounded like he said something like, I need to leave or something. So, and then he's like sleeping outside, because obviously he's going through depression. And we saw this in season 3, I believe, when, cut that part, please. We saw it in season 3 when he, you know, fell and broke his leg, and he went through that depression, and he was kind of on, what is it, Ambien? No, not Ambien. Some sort of drug and everything. When he thought he wasn't going to be able to rodeo again. So, to be honest, this is nothing new for Caleb. But in a way, it's also really sad to see that, because, you know, Caleb's supposed to be a cowboy, he's supposed to be this tough guy and everything, and Ashley was basically tearing his heart out, and you can tell. I mean, you can tell, like, he loves her so much, you know, just how excited he was there at the Kiss the Bride and everything and whatnot. And I'm worried for them. I keep thinking, like, oh, please let it be okay. And maybe it will be. I mean, look at Amy and Ty. They got back together. So.
I appreciate this. I really do.
Sure.
We just need to make it for one last season.
Yeah, sure, don't say anything. And if it's his eyesight, just let him make mistakes and everything. That's a brilliant idea.
Sleep for crying out loud. Really?
Look at the cheesy title. It actually lays out a very simple plan.
Why is Mallory eating all these bananas?
So we say something like, I love you, sweetie,
It's like
good
the
night.
third
Let
banana
you know
in
you're
this
around,
episode.
but it's time to sleep. Then you leave the room.
No cuddling.
No dancing.
No shushing. Never. We tried your way, and now we're gonna try this way, so please lose the attitude. And Grandpa, you are gonna want to sleep out in the wall.
No. You might need me on song and dance duty.
We're pulling the plug on the off-key moonlight survey.
Key.
No one's getting into the baby tonight. If you can't take the heat, kitchen.
I think of staying up there too, son. It's gonna be a rough one.
I don't
So
know.
is Caleb
I think
there
I'll take my
tonight?
chances with earplugs over that monkey cart.
She could sleep
Hey,
at times.
I think Reed Tatum's losing his eyesight.
That could be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do? Should I say something?
When driving that wagon's how he takes care of his family. Be told he can't do it anymore.
He's got to find some other way to take care of him. That's just how it
Carl's
is.
not gonna say anything.
Maybe an outsider.
That costs $10,000.
I'm not talking about the bikini. I'm talking about what's in it.
Peter.
Honestly, you guys having fun over there? Is it...
Would you rather we all pace the room?
No, Lou, I can't stand here listening to her crying like this. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna go in.
Stay strong. There's only another 20 minutes until the next visit.
I don't like hearing her upset. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that, okay? I feel the same way.
Okay, I didn't want to do this, but you left me no choice.
Sleep talk kick you out too.
Yeah. I'll be bunking with you. I hope that's okay.
So apparently Caleb isn't bunking there
Worse.
tonight.
I wish I never brought up that whole cry it out thing the other day. You kind of put me on the spot.
Thanks, Jack. But you know, she's the Bartlett Fleming Morris.
I wondered why you put Bartlett on. Now there's
What are you
Caleb.
guys doing?
Caleb, it is 2 o'clock in the morning.
I couldn't sleep, so I thought I may as well move in.
Promise me you don't snore.
Sure. I'll tell you that if that's what you want to hear. I'll tell you I don't grind my teeth.
You do it?
No. I can do this. She has to learn how to sleep on her own.
And now they're not getting any sleep because Caleb's snoring. night's sleep. Someone is, at least, you know? Someone's gonna get night, at least. And Ty, too. You know, Ty's sleeping, Caleb's sleeping. I know that Jack wouldn't go for it, but I'm thinking, you know, Amy could try and sleep at Ty's. You know? Granted, again, that probably wouldn't work, but still. And then, yeah, the whole thing with Mallory, I'm thinking, sleep at your house, Mallory. You have your own freaking house. Sleep at your house. You know, I don't get it, because they were saying, like, someone needs to, like, watch Mallory, and I'm like, how old is she? 14? 15? 16? I don't know. She's old enough to be by herself. So, you don't have to worry about that. So if that's the whole thing, if they're like, well, you need to have someone around to watch Mallory, it's like, she's what, 15, 16? She can take care of her freaking self. She can make breakfast, she can dress herself, she can bathe herself. She's fine. But yeah, I mean, if I were Mallory, I'd be like, screw this, I'm going home. You know?
Boy, yeah, I got something for you.
Hi, pretty.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. It's like you caught me out. I guess I'd do a bit of whispering myself.
Well, the horse and the driver share a very special bond.
Really?
Well, the horse agreed.
You, now it's me. Look, Amy, I understand you're pretty good.
Even if it means risking the lives of your horses?
Yeah. If he had said to me, that's one hell of an accusation, I would have said, and? Your point?
Rock, are you alright?
Right there.
My damn foot!
I think you got the proof, idiot.
I'm gonna talk to him. He's not gonna like what I have to say, but I'm gonna talk to him.
Too fucking bad.
Alright. Get better.
Truth hurts.
I hate Dr. Mitch. I hate this book. Okay. And I hate sleep bringing this. I'm sorry. I want
She's
to
quiet.
be here.
She's quiet. She's quiet.
You know, and let her know that I love her. I'm such a bad mom. Sorry. Come here.
Here, that or Mallory just, you know, quick jerk in the
What
eye.
if it happens? Look.
Just quick jerk in the neck, you know, they'll go in and be like, what happened here? You know, Mallory had a solution, so. My heart is breaking for Caleb. You know, he's like, sometimes when something's broken, it can't be fixed. And I'm thinking, why don't you call her? I know you said you're on a break, but that doesn't mean you can't call her. You know, if she thinks you've given up, then yeah, maybe that would cause her to give up. But if she thinks that you're still with her, maybe not, but maybe it'll work.
Oh.
How would you
Call
like to
her.
talk about that?
Is that your way of saying thank you?
Thank you for what?
2 nights of solid sleep.
Oh, you think? Caleb snores, he grinds his teeth, he's worse than the baby.
I'm sure Dr. Mitch has a remedy for that too.
You, Caleb, nearly drove me and Peter off the edge.
I was just trying to help them. And you, of course.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, no, don't do it. Good boy, Caleb. Hang on to it. You don't know. His ring or hers? I'm guessing hers, but it was in a container.
Good start!
Come on, babies.
Get him to the rail!
He's loving it. Dad's happy for it. He's loving it. Oh, lost his hat.
Wonder what it feels like for Brock to finally ski down that track.
Probably pretty damn amazing. He's got you to thank for it.
This guy. So I loved that we got to see Ty Olsson from Supernatural. So that's two Supernatural actors, Julian Richings and Ty Olsson. And I had said, since this was filmed in Canada, I wonder how many we were actually going to see. So now there's been at least two. There might have been a third, but I don't remember. Hell, a couple of them could have been one-offs in episodes that I just don't remember. You know, like maybe Carrie James or the woman who plays Janice. You know, they have done an episode, but they weren't really memorable. You know, just one-offs. But yeah, it's nice to see him in something else. And you know, she talked about Jack saying he's kind of a grump when he doesn't get enough sleep. And I'm thinking, yeah, I think a lot of people are like that, but at least they found a bit of a solution. And that does seem to be a popular method of letting the baby just kind of cry it out because the baby falls asleep, you know? And Lou's all worried, oh, she's going to think we don't love her. I'm like, she's 6 months old. She doesn't think. She's too young to think. You know, if she is thinking, she's thinking about food and stuff like that. She's not sitting there thinking, my parents don't love me, they're letting me cry my ass off through the night. You know, at that age, they're still developing, you know? They're not really thinking about really anything. Don't let the movie look who's talking. I'm really glad that Caleb did not throw the ring into that lake. I'm guessing that was supposed to be his, but it's breaking my heart seeing how sad and hurt it is. I mean, it really is. I'm just like, poor guy. You know, because they did seem happy. Even, we talked about they were fighting a lot, and someone said, well, that's kind of par for course. And I'm thinking, yeah, there are couples who do fight a lot, but they really and truly love each other. So the fighting is kind of like their love language, in a way. So, you know, I don't know. Because like I said, he's so in love with Ashley, and if she comes back next episode, then that's gonna be great. You know, he'll be really happy to try and help her because he did a lot to like help her and everything. You know, by I understand the trailer and stuff like that, moving with her while she went off to school. That's all sacrifices that he made. You know, and really, what did that Ashley sacrifice? So, thank you for joining me for the 4th episode of season 5 of Heartland. Let me know your thoughts in the comments regarding anything with the episode. Did you like seeing Ty Olson? Is it actually going to be okay? I hope so. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok of the same name, Lazy Cat Reactions. Hit the notification bell to be alerted of future reacts, not just for Heartland, but also for other shows and movies that I am doing. You can catch them all, of course, on my channel. And also, you can catch me on Rumble and Odyssey as well. Support me on Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description. I'd love to be able to continue to do this, and, you know, any type of donation helps. You know, if you do a $5 donation, hey, that's $5 towards me, you know, getting more equipment, maybe getting some more decor, you know, whatever. So any little bit helps, of course. I'm not trying to, you know, be a panhandler and beg for money, but, you know, if you can, it'd be great. I know times are tough for people, but sometimes people are generous, sometimes they're not. But my Buy Me the Coffee link is in the description, so check it out if you can. And I will see you in my next video.